name is Omegita Yessi Hastari, and this video is going to be a book review of one of my most favorite novel of all time that I ever read. And this particular book is called The Midnight Library by Haig. Um, the reason why I choose this book is besides because this is one of my most favorite book. This is also the best-selling book in Sunday Times, and um, the reason why is also because this book is very relatable to me. This book tells about mental health, and personally, it is really relatable for me. And I think it's gonna be the best recommendation that I can give to you that struggles with your life, dealing with mental health. So at the end of the video, I would love to give this book as a recommendation, the best recommendation that I could ever give. And so I'm going to start to talk about this video. Actually, this this book is tell the story about Nora Seed, a woman in her mid-30s who is filled with regrets of missed opportunities, like what ifs and never-ending guilt of hurting and disappointing everyone around her. And after a day that's gone from bad to worse, she convinced herself to the world that the world is better be off without her, and she decides to end everything. So she commits suicide. But when she tried to commit suicide, she ends up in a place where between life and death, a place called Midnight Library, where in that place she is given the opportunity to try out infinite variations of her life, to try and answer the old age question, what ifs, and by traveling to different versions of what could have been in her life and discovering that her own potential is limitless, and Nora begins to question how to embrace herself, how to embrace life itself. And this book takes a deep dive about depression, the nature of happiness and sadness, the weight of regret, and discovering the potential in which your life has to offer. Nora's journey is honest and unexpected, and at the same time, it's completely heartbreaking. It gives such raw emotions, raw look into depression, loneliness, and self-discovery. Like as a human, we are often caught between our choices, our life choices, and what life and people offer us, choices they offer us. But in that struggle, we are dwindling between our wants and desire and regrets and what we have in our hands. We often forgot how to live itself, how uh, what is living. We forgot the meaning, the definition about how to live itself. So this book by Matt Haig captures that very essence of our existence and provides us with a clever and thought-provoking narratives. So we can see through Nora's Seed's life, the author takes us through the feelings of so many emotions, um, and with a brilliant plot. This is actually there's a lot of book about mental health, but this one has a brilliant plot and relatable characters such as Norosit and Mrs. Elms. They have the they are the most relatable characters in the story because most people would give advice and need advice itself. And this book also has relatable scenarios where people struggles, and I was hooked, and I think most readers are also hooked from the beginning itself. The chapters are short and crisp. it can take us through various lives of Nora, and each chapter is giving us a strong life message, beautiful quotes. And Matt Haig is a wonderful writer, and he has simplified the philosophy of life through this book and uh, his writings for his readers. This book is cleverly done. I think, in my opinion, it's cleverly done, and it is easy to read with short chapters, and with the author's flowing writing style. And the concept of this book was done wonderfully too, and it was also described in a way that it can make a very clear picture in my mind. Like, I can imagine what Nora feels like, how she feels like, and what her life looks like. I can imagine that, and I think it is quite easy to imagine. And Nora's character develops so smoothly through the story, and I was um, very hooked in the conclusion. And and I'm very satisfied with this by reading this book, because this book really put some things into perspective for me about my own life. And however, I feel like this book will mean something different to every person who picks it up. But I think it's beautiful, and it can show you that you are never completely stuck in life, and provides a little bit of hope that we all need our days, especially during times like a struggling days. So we need someone, and we need something that we can be proud of, and we can reflect of, to be a role model and inspire us to keep on living. So I think that's all about this book review. I give this a 10 out of 10 thumbs up for this book, because I think you can read this book and enjoy. I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.